What's up, YouTube? We are listening to Duel Radio, and today we have got a 7th place from Omaha, the Omaha Regional. It is Dylan, and you were playing?
I was playing Superheavy Samurai.
And this is a little late because we had a little bit of trouble meeting up, but we got here, we made it. All right, and well, let's get some shout-outs out of the way for you.
So shout-outs to my locals because it's just an amazing place and I've very much learned how to play this deck. And shout-outs to basically all my friends. Shout-outs to Richard.
Yeah, old man Richard.
Even though he wasn't the head judge. Shoutouts to the judging staff. Ben Eisenberg was great at judging. Shout out to my friend who I played in the 5th round, who I just didn't care. And just at the beginning, I'm like, he needed his invite, I didn't. So I went, you can have the win, man. And he ended up getting 8th right after me. And then shout out, and that was I'm blanking on his name now. But shout outs to everyone in Lincoln and Omaha. It's been very fun playing in both locals.
All right. Well, let's see what you were playing.
Yeah, I was playing Superheavy Samurai, so I played 3 Soul Piercer, 3 Wakoshi, 3 Motorbike, and 3 Wagon. So I went with 12 starters because I figured it's probably the best ratio to see starters. Most of the time, if I was needing to side out 2 cards, 2 wagons would come out. But after game 1, it wasn't really needed. The 3 wasn't always needed, but I definitely enjoyed having the 3 when I needed it. And then I played 2 big Ben-Ks. Hard break, you have to play 2. Wish I could play 1, but you just can't do any of your combos if you draw it if you play 1, so. And then 1 Soul Gaia booster, 1 Soul Claw, and 1 Stealthy. So I am playing Malong in my edge deck, which is why I played Soul Claw. It didn't come up once during the regional, but I'd much rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And it just allows your normal combos to work through Bagirska or through 5 Rainbow Magician. It's just a 1 card out with your normal combos. And then 1 Soul Peacemaker and 1 Scales. Soul Piece. I tested 3 Soul Peacemaker. I just felt I bricked a lot more. And yeah, that's all for the Superheavy Samurais. And then I played the Box, Tunneler, and Regulus. These are basically my combo pieces that if you open this, that's fine. I got trolled 1 game after activating Motorbike, and I had Regulus in hand, so I just summoned it and passed. Had a really bad hand that game, but it ended up working out, I believe. For hand traps, I was running 3 Droll, 3 Gamma, the 1 Driver, 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, and 2 Mourner, which was a last-minute decision. I was going to play Valor, but then I realized that Mourner just does more against Branded, which was what I was afraid of. And I didn't play a single Branded the entire day. I played 1 Kashtira, and that was the only meta deck I played all day. Played 2 Flunder, which I have interesting stories about those later. And then just for my go second cards, 2 Fenrir and 1 Chizukiro. Being able to search a kaiju is really good. And then for my extra deck, you have to play 2 Scarecrow. If you get ashed, it just allows you to play the Ash, playing the second one. The 1 Ballista, 1 Genius, 1 Appaloosa. That's all of my links. That's all you really need. For Synchros, which is the best part of this deck, 1 Excel Synchro, 1 Barone, 1 Borload Savage, one Ninja Saratobi, and one Malong. Basically went into this, these the most, went into this then. Never ended up in time. I think I may have gone into this once against Rescue Ace, which ended up getting 11. And he only lost 2 games, which was to me and branded player. And then one Malong. I also tested the hand loop version, and the day before, and I just felt like it wasn't powerful enough. I went 5-0 at locals, but I just felt like this standard build's a lot better. Brown is really good when facing evenly, and I faced evenly with the one number 41, one Geargid X, one Merrymaker, Sargus, and Zeus. It's just very standard. This is for if you draw box. And then for my side deck, 3 Kurikara.
Woo! Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them.
So I sided these in against Flunder on accident because I went first, they scooped, and then I'm like, oh, you're probably playing purely. I don't know why that was my thought whenever someone scooped, but that happened 3 times. It was twice against Flunder, which I played 2 of randomly, and then once against Dragon Link, which, yeah, and then also sided in Nibs for some reason against Flunder. I had a very interesting hand against the Dragon Link player, where I opened Kurikara, Nib, Ash, Benkei, plus Gamma. So I ended up nibbing Gamma when they ended on Seals plus Barone. And then they attempted to summon with Seals. I went Ash. And then they shuffled back my big Benkei and just had the Kurikara in hand, and then top decked a second Nibiru. It was a very fun match. I ended up 2-0ing that guy, but it was very fun. 3 Magnamoot, 1 Druisworm. Barely came in. I was afraid of Branded, and yeah, 2 Archfiend Eccentric.
9th place left. So you get those.
The Eccentrics just pop back row. These sided in probably the most. My side deck, I barely touched, except for like weird games where I just did bad siding. 2 Eccentric, 1 Spell Canceller. It was the MVP of the side deck. This also sided a Jinzo. Came in against Rescue Ace, but not anything else. And then 1 Saryuya to summon these. It's just better in the side deck because I never go into it first if I'm not going into this, or this if I played a trap deck, but I didn't. Spell Canceller won me both blue matchups because they couldn't out it. I always set up Spell Canceller plus 2 to 3 negates. I know at locals I ended up setting up this, Barone, Borreload Savage, and Regulus, all just going first in game 3. But yeah, that's the deck.
That is a deck of 70 monsters. No spells and traps. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, well, for Duel Radio, we are signing off.